Now I have to wear my glasses. I have to wear my glasses because the spotlight here, it's just gets annoying and too bright for me to look at. This is Tom MacDonald, the system, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna enjoy this. He mentions a lot, so we're gonna have some fun with this. I listened to partially of this, and actually I bought these baby heads. Okay, there was like this it's like that flower from Beauty and the Beast type thing. This little tiny plastic thing that was supposed to be like the flower in Beauty and the Beast, but someone took all the lights out of it and they put a baby head in it, and I still bought it. Like, I gave it to the cashier and they just looked at me like like holding it in their hand. I said, I'll take it if you don't want it, and so I took it. Now I have a baby head in a plastic container. Jeez, so dumb though. Alright, well, let's just get into this.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team.
Okay, I think from what he's speaking right now is just facts.
Right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can
Wait, buy some.
Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose, but our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem? Your depressed society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue, and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. It hates you all. Here inside the system,
the fact that he's in a baby room is
fighting
just...
for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. It hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom.
True, it does hate us all.
Right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, baby girl. I bet you think if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided out of men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome. So for you, we'll do the same. Never teach.
Oh, I've never heard it that way. So they divide the men through politics and race. No time, in a sense, to focus on the woman. So people grow up fatherless. I'm still convinced that we're more united than we actually think that we're divided, you know? I don't think we're as divided as we think.
Teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. Then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you...
This whole thing with like the Roe v. Wade, abortion thing. So apparently there's like this article, I think CNN or something like that, released it, and it's about like if you don't have a uterus, then you can't say, you know. And I'm like, but men can be women now, and women can be men, because if women can be men, does that mean they forfeit the right of being a woman and being able to speak on abortion? And then if a man becomes a woman, does that give the man the right to speak on abortion? This is what happens when you like erase the laws, like universal laws and the way things are in reality. Truth is what reality is, and we see that there's male and female, and if we reject that, then we run into the problems we're in now. Like they're saying that men can't talk about, you know, a woman's body and what they can do because they're not women, but I can identify as a woman. You know what I mean? Dude, it's so stupid. This is how I don't understand how LGBT, transgenders, and all this stuff, how do they get along with each other? How do they get along with each other?
You thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all.
Be like, oh my gosh, this is a demon.
Violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you our religion, let the righteous find the light, but I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ.
There's good science and there's bad science. That's really all it comes down to. There's ignorant scientists and there's well-trusted scientists. And personally, me, I do not think science contradicts the Bible. I don't think it does. Because when people bring in these little arguments about like evolution and compare like the wrist bones of another animal and say it's just like a human, well, all the animals have common bones of a human. So does that mean we came from them? And why are we only finding a couple skulls that look supposedly like humans? We should be finding millions of them. And here's a question that I found really funny. I saw this on a video and I was talking about the scientific evidence behind evolution, and they were saying how really impossible it would be. Because by the time we came out of the swamp, what are the chances that a female and a male produce their reproductive organs at the same time at the same place? You see what I'm going with this? I hear like atheist scientists saying that the creation story of the Bible is the most accurate, you know? I find that. And then I find atheists that just completely deny scripture. I was talking to a couple, atheist and agnostic, and great conversation. I'm not kidding you. It was a really, really awesome conversation. Got into like what I think should happen to rapists and all that type of stuff. And obviously I said death penalty. You violate someone's body, you're an image bearer of God, then you should be put to death, according to the courts. But as we're talking, this guy walks from behind us and looks at me and goes like, dude, Jesus is a myth. Jesus is a myth. He never existed. And then he like continues walking. And I'm like, dude, every historian knows that Jesus was true and it really existed. Like he was an actual person. Then he turns around and goes like, no, Jesus is a myth. Go and worship a fairy tale god. And he just said that. But, you know, the atheist and agnostic I was talking to, they were like, no, we believe, we know that Jesus existed. Like he was an actual figure, like person. So it's those people right there that say that Jesus never existed, in which many of these atheists will be like, he's smart. Yeah, I'm going to get my evidence from this guy. Even though, you know, Jesus did exist and there's evidence towards that. Dude, I like what he's saying because I would like that to be true. Like, I'm going to believe in that because I don't want Jesus to be true. You know, I want Christianity to be false. So I'm just going to go with this guy because it really satisfies our feelings. And then they go into science and then they spew out all this crap. I give the atheist this challenge. You really truly believe in science and you love science and you think science is the greatest thing and the most miraculous thing that ever happened in the world, that it's really awesome and it really disproves God. If you really truly believe in science, I want atheists to start going out and really looking at the evidence between genders. That there's only female and male, and your sex determines your male and your female, your gender. That's it. Come on, atheists. You like science. Let's stick to the science and biology. There's only two genders. Intersex people are not a gender. That just is an extra chromosome or an extra part of their body. I don't think atheists got the balls to do that.
And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life, and let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom.
Dude.
Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
King Falk be like, oh my gosh, those red eyes, demon worshiper. Alright, so what did you guys think of the video? I thought it was awesome. I think he spoke a lot of truth in all of what he was saying, except for the part that, you know, well, it's not really false. It's actually really correct that they'll give us science that oppose the Christian worldview. That's actually true. Like, they'll give us science that oppose the Christian worldview. That really isn't really science. It's more based off feelings. It's like, hey, this is how I feel. I'm only going to pick the science that really proves me right, and then that's it. You know? But I really liked it. You spoke some truth again, my dude. Very creepy. The fact that I think the floor... Was the floor made out of babies? Was the floor made out of babies? That's so creepy. I think the floor was made out of babies.